Hello guys and welcome to the channel. I hope you're gonna have some fun talking about the Wild Rift. Yeah, no, it's not the video that you clicked on. I know you clicked the video to see Wild Rift. I just want to make some introduction before we make series of videos with the tips and tricks about Wild Rift as a game and gameplay. What I'll try to cover in this video is why Dota became such a hit amongst Warcraft players. I will not repeat to you the stories about the Dota mod and how it sparked a MOBA genre and who did what and when did what, who is original successor to the Dota. You already maybe heard those stories. You see, back then we didn't have a lot of devices to play on. No handheld devices, no mobile devices that you could play with. They were just PCs, and lucky of us who had a PlayStation, or they could play on TV, you know. And we already gone through all those skirmishes, campaigns, and updates and whatnot. LAN matches, online matches. Was lucky to have internet at the time. And you know, Warcraft itself had a cool battle concept at the time. You would lead your armies with one hero who had special abilities into the fight, you know. And Warcraft players at the time, we wanted something, you know, novel, fast, just to get into fight and matches without all those preparations that we had done over and over again. As you can see it in the video rolling in the background as I'm talking about it. And that is the context where all those mods came to be. You know, there were a lot of mods like tower defense, horde defense, I think, and amongst them Dota. And where Dota succeeded and became such a hit is with its map design that had lanes. I mean lanes for the first time. That was such a novel and new concept. And we could choose all those heroes that we met throughout the campaign and skirmishes in Warcraft and just play them. And even some creeps. Yeah, back then we called minions creeps. Even creeps with special abilities. It was funny and it was familiar to us. We couldn't complete this story without mentioning what's considered by the most the official Dota anthem. That is what you have been hearing in the previous video clip. Man, this was such a hit. And as with everything, the era of Warcraft and Dota was fading out. I remember my friends switching to what was at that time considered the true successor to Dota, HON. But there was like paywall, $30 at the time, so I was not prepared to pay for it, you know. And at the time I was trying to get rid of gaming and let's say game addiction. And I remember selling out my graphic card just to stop playing games in general. But then some company called Riot Games dropped out the game called League of Legends. Oh boy, and that game could run on, literally could run on potatoes. it was immediately clear which route League of Legends chose. They took core mechanics from Dota, but they made heroes or champions with their own stories that share one universe. You didn't have to read those stories or background of the heroes, but it was very clear visually which heroes belong to which region. Noxians, Demacians, Yordles, and etc. And if you paid attention when we talked about Dota, those champions in Dota were taken from Warcraft and they were familiar for Warcraft players. Any other standalone MOBA game that tried to be true to the Dota by design, mechanics and heroes had difficult time to attract new players on longer run. Because for new players that never played Warcraft, those champions or heroes looked dark, creepy and generic. On the other hand, League of Legends has cohesive universe of relatable and likable champions. I mean, they created the most successful and likable TV show based on the game, the Arcane TV show.
I thought maybe you could love me like you used to, even though I'm different. But you changed too. So, here's to the new us.
Don't cry. You're perfect.
Oh, the misery. Everybody wants to be my enemy. Spare the sympathy. Everybody wants to be my enemy. I swear I'll never be sad away. My enemy. I swear I'll never be sad.
We will show more.
And yeah, this is how we get to the Wild Rift mobile version of League of Legends. And yeah, I know I'm all over the places. There have been other MOBAs on the mobile phones, and some would say that Wild Rift is 5 years late to the mobile platform, but I've been waiting patiently for them to publish the game on the mobile platform. I knew it's hard to bring all those complex mechanics from the computers and PC to the mobile phones, and they have outdone themselves. The game is fast, snappy, controllable, and requires skills in order to win.
We can do this!
Ally slain.
Demacia!
You are unstoppable.
Okay guys, I hope that you like this introduction video, and thank you for making this far in the video, and stay tuned for more videos and tutorials on the topic of Wild Rift. Bye and see you around.